Number 5. Japan, the land of vending machines. Japan has one of the highest densities of vending machines in the world, with an estimated 5 million machines serving a population of around 126 million. This means there's approximately one vending machine for every 25 people. Vending machines can be found almost everywhere in Japan, on street corners, in train stations, outside temples, in rural areas, and even in the middle of hiking trails. Besides selling beverages, you can find machines that dispense hot meals, fresh eggs, flowers, umbrellas, electronics, books, toys, and even underwear. And that's not all. There are even vending machines selling love. These vending machines sell cans with a person's profile, including age, gender, and income. You just need to pay around 3,000 yen or $19. You can then see the person's face inside the can. All you have to do next is give them a call and meet the person in real life. $19 for a shot at finding the love of your life is pretty worth it, isn't it? Number 4. North Korea, the country with only 28 haircuts. Yep, in North Korea, you don't simply get any haircut you like. Instead, there are only 28 state-approved haircuts which you have to follow. And sorry, you're not allowed to dye your hair because that's capitalist fashion according to the authority. Now, for those of you who didn't know, North Korea is ruled by the Kim dynasty, with Kim Jong-un as the current leader, and promotes a strong cult of personality around its leaders. Portraits of Kim Il-sung, Kim Jong-il, and Kim Jong-un are displayed everywhere, requiring citizens to show reverence. Citizens have to wear the Kim's badge everywhere they go. The government tightly controls information by monopolizing all media outlets, restricting internet access to a small state-controlled internet, and harshly punishing possession of foreign media. To prevent the spread of foreign influences and ensure loyalty to the regime, the authorities frequently carry out unannounced inspections of homes and workplaces to search for banned items. North Korea also enforces unusual laws such as the state-approved hairstyles we mentioned earlier, and a unique calendar starting from 1912, which is the birth year of Kim Il-sung. Travel for local citizens is highly restricted, both domestically and internationally, with citizens needing special permits to move between regions and facing severe penalties, including labor camps or execution, for attempting to defect. Most North Koreans live in poverty, where even basic needs are hard to come by, and eating meat is a rare luxury. Electricity is unreliable, making daily life tough for many. However, when tourists visit North Korea, they don't see this side of the country, as their experience is highly controlled and tightly monitored by the government to ensure a specific narrative about the country is presented. It's truly sad to see that while South Korea thrives just next door, North Korea remains so far behind. Number 3. Singapore, the most expensive country in the world to own a car. Singapore holds the title for being the most expensive place globally to own a car, mainly because of its unique Certificate of Entitlement (COE) system. The COE is like a permit you have to bid for to legally own a car, and the prices can skyrocket, sometimes even surpassing the actual car's cost. In 2024, the COE price is roughly around $60,000 to $75,000 US, and this COE does not last forever. It only lasts for 10 years. At the end of the 10 years, you'll either have to renew the COE or deregister your vehicle. So, why is the Singapore government implementing all these policies? Well, Singapore is a small country, even smaller and more crowded than Hong Kong, which is 1.5 times bigger than Singapore. In order to manage traffic and prevent overcrowding on its roads, the government discourages private vehicle ownership and promotes the use of public transport. Those who have been to Singapore would agree that they have one of the best and most convenient public transport systems in the world. This system includes buses and trains that crisscross the island efficiently, making it easy for people to get around quickly. This setup also encourages Singaporeans to walk faster between transport hubs and their destinations, making them the fastest walking country in the world. Number 2. Tuvalu, the country you might want to visit now before it's too late. Tuvalu is a small island nation located midway between Hawaii and Australia. It consists of 9 tiny islands and atolls, with a total land area of just about 26 square kilometers or 10 square miles. If you want to walk the entire length of Tuvalu, it would only take a couple of hours. Now, the reason why we say you should visit Tuvalu before it's too late is due to its low-lying terrain, with the highest point being only about 4.6 meters or 15 feet above sea level. Climate change is one of the most pressing issues for Tuvalu, as rising sea levels pose a significant threat to the very existence of the islands. Number 1. Turkmenistan, the North Korea of Central Asia. Turkmenistan is also known as one of the world's most secretive and isolated countries, with an authoritarian government that builds a strong personality cult around its leaders. After gaining independence from the Soviet Union in 1991, Turkmenistan has been ruled by autocratic leaders who enforce some pretty bizarre rules. Their first president, Saparmurat Niyazov, also known as Turkmenbashi, did things like renaming months after himself and his mother. He even banned dogs in the capital city of Ashgabat because he didn't like their smell. After Niyazov's death in 2006, Gurbanguly Berdimuhammad Muhammad Do took over and continued the autocratic tradition, fostering his own personality cult. Turkmenistan is rich in natural gas, ranking as the world's 4th largest reserve. Despite this wealth, most people live modestly with limited access to information and little freedom of expression, much like in North Korea. Travelers to Turkmenistan often describe it as beautiful but strangely empty. Ashgabat, nicknamed the White Marble City, is filled with buildings made entirely of white marble and holds a Guinness World Record for this. To maintain uniformity in appearance, the president even banned non-white cars from the city. Similar to North Korea, many things shown to tourists in Turkmenistan are carefully staged, making it difficult to distinguish between what's real and what's just for show. Alright, that's a wrap for our video today. Make sure to subscribe to our channel if you love our content. And for more interesting country facts, check out the next video here. See ya!